Hello everyone, welcome to Roger Paul and Our Skies Today. Folks, I posted about, going to the hospital and seeing my mother, and she passed away last night. And she didn't have any insurance, it had lapsed. And so I know inflation is hitting everybody, and gas prices, and my daughter had made a GoFundMe link. If you can, it would be a blessing if you all could, or whoever, donate to the GoFundMe link. And we don't want her. She didn't want to be cremated because, as a kid, when she was a little girl, she was burned from her rib cage down. And one day we got talking, and my mother had told me that she was burned as a little girl, about 60 or 70% of her body, and she's like, "Son, please don't let them burn me in death too." So I promised her that, and so I know times is hard, but if any of you can spare anything, it's greatly appreciated. Whew, it's a hard video. I'm sorry, folks. I'm the youngest in the family, and moms always have a special bond with the baby of the family, and and the baby of the family also has a special bond with, mom. So, emotionally, I'm like destroyed. So, this was all of a sudden, and she just went in the hospital last week, and just one day, about 5 days ago, one night she went to sleep, and just, that was it. And, so, I don't know. I really don't know anymore, but, she's a good woman, so, good God-fearing woman at that. There's the northeast. Notice the colors. East. Oh, there's the west. Southwest. And there's the south. But it's been really hard this past week, going to the hospital every day, and every day I could, and she would, she had her eyes closed most of the time, and but she knew what you were saying, and she would answer, and I know, I got the, hold her hand, and she gripped my hand tight, and I said, "Love you," and I could see her mouth moving and say, she was saying, "I love you too." And a lot of us, we don't get that chance, and on February 22nd, we went out and we got our haircuts, and I took her to get her hair cut, got mine cut, and went to KFC and bought her some groceries, and I had to get back because I do have custody of my 4 grandkids, and had to get back so they can get off the bus and be able to get inside. My grandkids are ages 6 to 10, So, you know, it's pretty rough taking care of them, and it's just, you know, because they need us. So I couldn't let them go to foster homes, and, you know, we've had them for 2 years now, and it's been extremely rough, and, you know, just folks, we got to get right. You know, we got to put, you know, we just got to get our hearts right. And, you know, the good book says we should study to show ourselves worthy. And, you know, and the good part about, you know, my mother is when I got saved back in January of 2011, you know, after a couple of years of seeing me develop, she went and got saved as well. So she'd never gotten saved before. So, you know, she said I had a big impact on her, and, you know, and she started reading and studying as well. So, you know, and that's when I was going to give up. You know, she gave me strength by telling me that. And, you know, what we do has an impact on others. You know, so, you know, anything we do, good nor bad, you know, it's just got consequences, and, you know, and how we interact with others, it has an effect on others. You know, but our true nature shows when we get angry. That, you know, it's how we handle that. And, you know, and it's very important how we handle ourselves. You know, and it just, I don't know, folks. I don't know. But I do, you know, the clouds, they're red, they're blue, they're purple. And, you know, just from the looks of the sky, you know, we ain't got much time before things really start to happen. You know, I mean, I'm 49 years old, and I'm seeing things I've never seen growing up. And, you know, Jesus tells us, look at the sun, moon, and stars. You know, and told one of the disciples that, and, you know, and so, you know, we got to get ourselves right. That's the important part. You know, and keep in mind, you know, our parents, grandparents, they're not going to be around forever. You know, I'm just glad I don't, you know, I'm glad that, you know, my mother and I was not on bad terms, you know, and so, you know, don't let your parents, you know, hang on to the love you have for them and the love they have for you. Hold them close, you know, and your grandparents too, you know. So if any of you's out there, you got a problem with one of your parents or your grandparents, you know, take it to them. Chances are they'll be understanding, and, you know, don't let something happen to them, you know, holding anger towards them, because you will regret that later, you know. So but I want you to know, all donations will be a blessing and very, very greatly appreciated. But I'm gonna go ahead and go back in now, and, you know, I got to be strong. So sorry, you know, beginning of the video, you know, I got upset, and, you know, first few minutes, and, you know, I can't lose it in front of my wife and my kids. You know, I've got to be the strong one, you know. So kind of felt good to get a little bit of that out, you know. Last night it just wasn't upset, it was a meltdown. So, you know, she died her last breath at 7:59 yesterday evening. So but But folks, I do want to thank you for watching and listening, and I will thank you now for all the comments, and if anyone donates, I greatly, wholeheartedly thank you, and so I will let you go, and God bless you, everybody. Love you all. And thank you for watching, listening to Roger Paul in Our Skies Today. And by the way, we're in Southern Ohio. I'm Roger Paul. So, God bless you, everybody.